What's up, Street?
Titty 2 Chainz. We in the building, man. Live from V103, Odyssey exclusive. You got a lot going on, my boy.
Yeah, I feel good right now.
Man, I thought Scoop was gonna pull up with my package. No, she got a license now.
She just started flag football today.
Wow.
Yeah, so they just started today something, so I don't know. Say she gonna play receiver. This is interesting.
Gonna get to it.
This is interesting.
Man, Red Clay.
Red Clay, man, my short film, roughly about my life that I've never talked about in interviews or in music. It's getting some pretty rave reviews, and we having some really good meetings right now, and having real conversations on taking it to the next level as far as getting with a network, a service platform, and building the whole idea out that I have for Red Clay. So I'm excited. Shout out to Omar. Shout out to my director Christian. He's from Atlanta. It's just everybody that's involved. Lil Jalen. He was one of my actors. Only 15 years old. He go to Carver. He's 16 now. He say he having his way up there. So yeah,
He'll start now.
He'll start now. He said the principal be giving him some little messing with and everything when I talk to him. So yeah, man, it just feels good to continue to have good ideas and the creative juices flowing and being able to ultimately bring them to fruition.
And the ones that connect.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when they get a little money, they have a little success, they start thinking so far over people's head. They think creativity is supposed to be put on a spacesuit. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can credit you for is always understanding and connecting with the culture.
Thank you.
Whether it's restaurants, the pizza spot, studio, Candyland, whatever.
Yeah, it was interesting you said that all of those things are organic to me, so I guess I am of the culture at the same time. It's the same, it's one, because I wouldn't do a vegan pizza spot if I didn't naturally eat healthy, if I didn't naturally care about my garden. I'm probably the only person or only rapper around here that get excited when it rains, because I know what it is. I know I'm going to get some squash and some tomatoes and some shishito peppers and some, I'm going to have some basil. I'm going to be able to make some.
I just saw that in the reel. It might have been E.T. talking about the farmers love when it rains. You mad, but the farmers love when it rains.
I love when it rains, Yeah. So, all of these things, the strip club, I'm from Atlanta. We know what the strip club has done for the city as a whole, man, from, the DJs to the actual, the dancers, I call them entertainers. They need to really know, they have their own clientele, they have their own motion, you know what I'm saying? Some of them have different personalities, some of them outshine the others, but just being in that ecosystem in Atlanta, outside Atlanta may be difficult to understand what a strip club means, but to us, it's everything.
It's different.
Yeah, it just means so much to us, and it's not just strictly based around the fact that girls, get nude. It's a whole, like I said, ecosystem. The house mom is back there sewing up, clothes for the girls to wear.
Makeup artist, security guard.
Man,
the security guard at Blue Flame just wrote a book.
Smart. Ain't no telling what he done seen and been through. Don't tell him what he know, so.
Shout out to Trevor. But like I said, just to watch, from just all the different business ventures, you always keep your mind open. But it's always something that's connected. It's something that you can have a passion for.
Yeah, that's it. And I don't do anything by myself, so it's cool to have good partners or good passionate people that's in the space that you're trying to get into as well. That's like one of my key, I think, ingredients and secrets that I do. That the stuff that I do, even my guy Phillip that I got the Smoothie King with,
Mississippi Power.
Yeah, Phillip got 5 Smoothie Kings. We always were gonna do one. I just pulled my weight to get it inside of, the arena. But for the most part, this is where his passion lies. Now, at the same time, I drink a smoothie every day, so it's still aligned with me and my brand. I'm not reaching too far. I'm not doing something that people don't know me to be, to be doing, so to speak.
Organic.
Organic.
Like you really connected to it. Like this is something that you enjoy. Everything, like I said, everything that you do, you really enjoy it. And the crazy part about your partnerships is that's different from most people that acquire the success, that have taken it to the level that you've taken it to. I know a lot about your personal business that I won't discuss on camera because, this ain't the clickbait show. But your loyalty is like on another level.
Yeah, thank you.
Like your loyalty to the players that you play with, your loyalty to the people that you do business with is kind of different from the way most rappers think, because most rappers, when they get to a certain level, I don't need this person. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Pieces on the chessboard start moving.
Disposable. People are disposable. I get it.
But you add to the chessboard, but you understand that, I guess basically saying that in order to have a great restaurant, my janitor is just important as my chef.
Oh yeah. I'm in the bathroom talking to my bathroom man. I go in there like, "What's up, boss?" I'm like,
I just seen him too.
Yeah,
I think his brother passed away.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, see,
his brother passed away.
I just saw him.
He
He was at Atmosphere. It's like, man, you know me from Esco South.
He was saying he couldn't work Saturday because he had to attend a funeral or something like that. But yeah, I'm cool with the
Everybody.
Valet. I be threatening the valet because I be why. You know what I'm saying? I be threatening them. Hey man, too many cars out here. This money ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I speak to them, and I'm not bullying anyone. I'm just a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting around counting. I'm counting cars. I'm counting a lot of stuff. When
The math ain't mathing, my boy.
Yeah. So, but it's just a part of the business. I don't think I'm, bigger than anybody. I adapt the security down. I mean, they there to protect everybody in the club, including myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I holler at the chefs in the back at Esco. I'm just like...
That's one of our common qualities. Everybody gets the same respect. It ain't about how much money you got, how successful you are, or none of that. It's like you put your pants on the same way I put my pants on. And we not putting no special evaluation on people who...
I ain't judging nobody either, not based on... A lot of times it's natural for us to judge people based on how they look, but a lot of people from Atlanta are from places where drugs took over the appearances of certain people that still had like something to offer or some type of knowledge. So I ain't gonna lie, if you looking too crazy, I might judge you too, right? But for the most part, like, I'm not judging you based on what you're doing right now, your occupation. You know what I'm saying?
Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful, man. What an album, man. For real. That's
Larry June, Alchemist, and 2 Chainz.
I still listen to it every week. Man. I'm still just like, it's I don't know, man. It just calms me down. It puts me in like a different frame of mind, man. There's some good raps on there, some good beats. You know what I'm saying? The substance, the content. I was able to spread my wings on these little open beats without these old loud or these hard ass trap drums I've been rapping over. So people like, I don't know what people didn't know. I still, if I did that or not, but it just was a very fun project, and I'm looking forward to going to the Grammys.
And it was just like your song. It's a vibe. You know how that song stood out on the album, but it was timeless and it was in the right place at the right time. Like most rappers would have been scared to put that in there, but this Life is Beautiful album kind of sounds like if that one song was a whole album.
Oh, wow. That's a good one. Thank you.
Shouts to Larry June.
Shout out to Larry June and Alchemist, man.
And Alchemist.
Yeah, them the homies.
Alchemist serious.
He nasty, man. He working. And then he don't be saying nothing. You be around him, the stuff come out the next day. Something big. You'd be around the whole day before, so he's just
living his life.
Yeah, very creative, very cool, very,
down to earth.
Down to earth.
Always willing to work.
Man, I went over there and recorded 2 or 3 of those songs. Because I like to go to other people's studios sometimes, just so I call it like an away game. And I be telling them, like, I'm going to come over there and drop 50. I don't know if you seen nobody, So I go over there and do this.
Drop 50 on them.
Yeah, go over there and do it in their face, Benny Hunter style.
And you good with the assist game too.
Yeah, right now, if I had to pass the ball to somebody, it would be Schoolie, Skate. Because I just like, he right there. And then for all the rich kid stuff to be resurfacing, all these like Schoolie samples to be coming out.
And somebody just sampled one.
Man,
a big one.
Yeah, Cardi. Playboy
Cardi.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, so, I'm just like, boy, what we doing?
To watch that whole movement, I was with that whole movement from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it all started like when T-Rock wouldn't play the songs at Crucial. And I was like, I listened to the song, like, I'm taking this to the radio. Straight to the radio. And like you and the guy who was really in the forefront that could really see the vision of rich kids never gets his credit, but he don't even really care about it like that. People don't even really know Shard the God was really the brains behind all that. Shard the God came with London on the Track.
Okay. Yeah, see, I got that late, but I know Shard the God is intricate, and I know he's Tip's cousin too.
Bro, he bought London on the Track.
Okay.
Then he brought Run That Back Turbo and Wheezy.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's how London on the Track, Wheezy, and Turbo got hooked up with Young Money and got hooked up with the whole Rich Gang thing.
That's hard.
Through Shard the God.
That's hard.
Like, but the rich kids, like, meant so much to that time. They had the dances. Of course, Guapo super talented. Schoolie super talented, Caleb, the whole movement.
Like, I was just a fan of it, and then when they started maturing, he started kind of like branching off. That's when I kind of reached out to Schoolie because he's, he was always like one of them ones to me that kind of like stood out for his style and his presence or whatever. And so, but I was a fan of like the Rich Kids thing, what Travis Porter was doing, you know what I'm saying, and all the Atlanta stuff, the boom boom bap type stuff,
Crazy.
What is it? Boom, boom, clap? What is it? Boom,
boom, boom, clap. Boom, boom, clap.
Yeah.
Man, in the world of 2 Chainz, one of the biggest things going right now, we know we got the Red Clay going on. Mm-hmm. That's big. Of course, the Life is Beautiful is big, but the interview on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay, if you really pay attention to the interview, and you're not into the clickbait, you're into quality content, to me personally, I think that is one of his, if not his best interview. Because how you gave it to him, talking about the family, the quality of the different things you appreciate just about life in general, going to the studio, how much you love the cars and the food and just stuff. It was different.
Thank you.
I think you might have took Club Shay to the next level.
Wow, that's big to say. He done had some major guests on them, man.
But you gotta think though, like the Cat Williams interview was big, and it was a lot of clickbait on the Cat Williams interview. Your interview was really just quality content about culture, and you taking him through different things that is just so big for the community to see. Talking about the wife and kids. Like, go to Club Shay on the gram and read the comments. Like, the girls in there going crazy in the comments. Like, I love this guy.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I love my wife. And I got some cool little kids. I got Halo up at the basketball camp. One of my daughters just left tutored, and the other daughter is just left work and on the way to flag football. So I don't know what's so hard to say about that. I know I get it though, because we supposed to act like we don't love nobody, kind of like some rappers. We supposed to kind of like, that's part of the thing. Sometimes I think it might hold me back, not hold me back, but hold people back, because I might not be messy or just like.
No, but we got to give you your credit. We got to make sure the credit and the publishing is right and the royalties is right for you doing it right. Like, you did it right. It's the American dream.
Yeah. I got a dog and a fence. Yeah, and some acres. Yeah, I'm happy though. I'm happy, but I ain't content. That's what I want to say. Like, I ain't content. Somebody might be like, why don't you go sit your ass down somewhere? I'm really not content. I really have some really dope ideas that I want to see come to the fruition. I want to see this Red Clay thing pan out. I'm interested in seeing where this would take me over the next year or two. And the music that I'm making actually accompanies these these visuals, these films that I'm doing, and this film I'm telling you about will exceed every expectation because someone may think that they know what they're about to see from 2 Chainz, and I do this to you every time. You know you don't know what this is and what I'm gonna do next. It's just not built for anybody else to understand my algorithm and my trajectory. But when I tell you this Red Clay thing is gonna be very big, it's gonna be something that people run and see every week, and it's just gonna be a part of, what's going on. And it's, sometimes when you live a certain lifestyle, you don't realize how foreign it is to other people until you actually sit down and talk about it. And that's what we're doing with Red Clay.
With Red Clay, you shot the video in Thomasville in 4 seasons.
That's hard.
You took Ernie Isley and Ronald Isley to 4 seasons,
That's
my boy.
hard. That's hard.
Like, just really think about that.
That's hard, bro.
Now, I can remember when they performed for your birthday and a little bit even before that, when you really just started, like, falling in love with the Isley Brothers. Like, when did you really just fall in love with the Isley Brothers?
Well, I was a fan of them because obviously, like, they one of the most sampled groups ever, and songs like Between the Sheets and stuff like that would be a vibe coming up in the household. When I came up with the concept for my birthday being a 70s party and these vibes, it was many groups. Now, my mom's favorite group was Frankie Beverly and Maze, but I think Frankie Beverly might have been dealing with something or whatever it was. And so a lot of this music I used to hear in my house all the time, New Edition, Michael Jackson, all this stuff. And so I booked them for my birthday party, which was like a whole vibe because they came with the full production and we built a rapport off of that party, which led to the ATL Experience song that we shot over in Thomasville.
The Isley Brothers and Thomasville. You got to really let that sit. Like, I was talking to Bonnie B. I did an interview with Bonnie B. I don't know if you saw a clip of it. But I was telling her, because she's from Thomasville too. I was like, and she hadn't seen the video yet. I was like, you got to go see this video where 2 Chainz took the Isley Brothers to your hood.
That's interesting.
To the store.
That's interesting because my middle child was just asking me about her, and I saw her in the studio with JD.
Oh, she next. She about to go crazy.
Yeah, and then Keisha's grandmama, they from over there, so her mama. That's what I was able to do. I shot Red Clay over there, so that's why it was important that I took the Isley Brothers over there to shoot the video for the Red Clay thing, because I did some old school stuff. You remember in the 2000s, they would do a soundtrack for a movie, and they would insert some of the footage and clips from the actual film in the video. That's what I did with the song, and that's how that happened. But I shot the video. I shot my movie in Thomasville. I shot it at Keisha's mom's house and some at the store.
So it's safe to say that next we'll have a College Park movie.
Well, in the movie, you really, unless you see the Moreland sign, it's not me really saying where it is. It's more about the time capsule. It's the early 2000s, and it deals with, a few different relationships and addiction and just a lot of things that a lot of Atlanta people, I think, can relate to. But I'm confident in that stuff that we relate to in Atlanta, it goes all over the world, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what I get from this film. I just know that it's going to do good in my backyard. And if it does good in your backyard, it'll do good anywhere.
Red Clay. Mm-hmm. Go watch the video. When is the, I actually came to the film festival to watch the movie, paid the money because I wanted support. They went and sent me to the wrong theater.
That was crazy. That's crazy.
I was sitting there for about 30 minutes. I'm like, this ain't it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I saw the black truck outside because at first it was parked in the front. Then they moved it down the side by the door, down like the little alleyway.
Yeah. So for people that don't know what a short film is, my movie is 20 minutes long. It's a full thought from beginning to end. It leaves you wanting more, but it's not the easiest thing to do. And I have been studying short films for the last 2 years. I got some of my favorite movies are 11 minutes, 17 minutes, stuff like that. So it's just a new way to have a proof of concept. And so I look at Red Clay like my True Religion mixtape. That's how I look at it. And this is gonna cause so much buzz that once my album come out, which would be whatever's after Red Clay, it's gonna do really well. So that's my thought.
2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Now, It's 2025. Well, let's go back to 2024. 2024, maybe in 23, there's a podcast called Me and Halo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, how old is Halo now?
Halo's 9. He'll be 10 in October, but he's 9 right now, yeah.
So he's 10, he's 9 going on 25.
Yeah, he's very mature. But been here before. You know how they say.
Oh, yeah, he been here before.
You know how they say the cut. He been here before, man.
He definitely been here. But I mean, you expose him to so much from G League basketball, being involved with the College Park.
He picked
Skyhawks, being involved with the arena.
He picked
with
the mascot.
Gateway.
I made him pick he don't even remember. He was like 4. I took him to a meeting. I started telling him what a meeting was. He come to the meeting. We having a meeting about the Skyhawks. They got like all these different pictures. Not a lot, maybe 6 different pictures of possible mascots. You know, they got like a fat, funny looking doofy one. They got, you know, this one, and then they got like a kind of muscle one out the blue. I said, I'm gonna let my son pick it. And he's like, I like this one. And that's been the mascot the whole time. But when I remind him, I'm like, you know, he's like, I don't remember that. But yeah, just giving them an opportunity to just, what I learned about kids, you know, you have kids, there ain't no right way to do it. But what I learned about the kids is we be putting fear in them. They be fearless. So we just let them do whatever, you know what I'm saying? As long as they ain't gonna.
I know his memory bad, though. He don't remember. I bought him a Bentley truck.
Yeah, he don't.
He couldn't even remember it.
He don't. You bought him the Bentley truck and the Ferrari.
Bentley truck and a Ferrari.
You bought him a Bentley truck and Ferrari. I brought it to the house. He don't remember that.
On Christmas Day.
He's so tall, Greg. He had it maybe a year,
Yep.
dog, before he couldn't even,
Get
his
in it.
knees was sitting way up in it. Yeah, because when you got him that, I ended up getting him the Tesla, and the Tesla had a little bit more room. The Bentley had room. The Rari, it was over.
It was over with for that
It was
one.
over with for the Rari, but yeah, but you just gotta tell him, because he meets a lot of people too. Like he meets a lot of people. I'm like, you don't remember this? I just have to remind him sometimes.
And Halo has his own shoe line.
He has his own shoes, man. Coming soon, man. Halo 1s, 3D printed shoes. Shout out to Cornelius and, you know, what he has going on. It's really cool to see these 3D shoes get printed up from nothing, and they're very, very comfortable. And he also has his cologne, too, that I'm wearing right now. It's called Halo by Halo. So Home got some motion. He's like the second highest earner in the house. Like, Home getting money on now. He gets money on now. He just got a grill. Shout out to Scotty.
Scotty hooked him up.
Yeah, Scotty's son play on his AAU team. So they, you know, I don't got tricked, man. I guess I don't see the little group checks where Scotty gonna do the whole team grills for like 100, 150. You know what I'm saying? Whole
Right.
team grills. Cool. I'm taking a nap. Shit. Halo hit me. Yo, dad, man, I can get diamonds. I said, man, I don't care. You get diamonds. You get diamonds, man. My phone don't send me a bill of like $1,500, man. I'm hot right now, boy. You gonna lose these teeth. You're not even gonna know how to. I done got, but shot to Scotty though.
Halo to finesse you.
You know, finesse the mess out of me, man.
Halo to finesse you like Jakari with the chinchilla.
Yeah, Kyrie almost 30 years old right now.
Wow.
Crazy. It's crazy how long you been a part of the family street. Yeah, man. Shout out to Dollar too.
Shout out to Jeanette.
Shout out to Mom.
You ain't gonna believe who I met a few weeks ago though.
Who?
I met one of Mr. B partners, man. One of
Really?
our homeboy Mr. B grew up with. He was like, man, yeah, that's what Mr. B was we used to go get it, and come back with it.
Yeah, man. I think about him all the time. That's who I think Halo is. My dad.
What?
That's what I think.
Reincarnation? Spirit and everything.
No doubt about it. Very sarcastic, witty, talk a lot of junk. He gonna go get the money.
Go get it.
He gonna go get the money for sure.
We didn't really touch a lot either on the pizza spot in Little 5 Points.
Yes, man.
How many months has it been open?
It'll be open a year next month. Yep, we'll be open. We just opening a year now, so it's a prime location, Moreland Avenue, the old Zestos, and I'm a partner in that business and in the dirt. So it's a pretty cool business move. And I eat a pie like once a week. So I'm eating my restaurants. That's what I'm eating, man. Because I don't know, on the interview I was talking about how expensive food is. So Like yesterday, I had Esco.
The food is expensive.
Yesterday I had a Cobb salad, and I had some shrimp and fries. Today I got a chef at home too. But today I ate something. I already ate some Brussels sprouts. I ate some trout, and I ate something else today. But later on, I'm gonna probably eat. I'm gonna go to the pizza spot. That's what I'm going to. I'm gonna eat a pizza today, and then like tomorrow I'll probably eat like some hibachi from Candyland. But I get the salmon and the shrimp hibachi. You know, some extra on the protein.
And coming soon to Candyland. We're gonna be the first club in the United States in the history of the country to have coochie coupons. The coochie coupons are on the way.
Coochie coupon.
They're on the way.
I love it.
They're on the way.
I love it. You need to come just because you know the club don't look the same back when you used to be in there. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to come in there one day just to see what we did.
I know you done hooked it up.
Yeah, I mean is
the DJ booth a car?
No, that's only for Esco.
That's only for Esco?
That's only for the Esco brand because the car is meant to symbolize Escobar. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an 80-something, supposed to be like an 84 Benz. And I wrapped it gold, and that's the DJ booth. And I thought of that idea so it could be, something people could post. You know what I'm saying, and also be a part of the brand. So
it was in all my posts.
Every franchise is supposed to have the gold Mercedes booth. So, but I don't have that at Candy.
The gold Mercedes Benz DJ booth.
You gotta separate the branding. I think.
Oh yeah, different things belong where they belong.
That's right.
Is there going to be a Candyland franchise?
I don't think so, man. You know, man.
Them liquor license, them license for them strip clubs kind of hard to get.
No, they are. They don't make them anymore. They stopped making strip club licenses in '93. You literally gotta
team up with somebody
and pay whatever number they tell you because they ultimately own it, and that you can't go to Andre, can't go to this person, hook me up with one. That's why I tell people I'm definitely not the richest person in Atlanta. I'm not the richest rapper. I'm just like, man, just blessed. God put something, it fit. I didn't try to do this. I wasn't going around asking. It worked out, it failed, and I'm just super happy. But it was not like cheap, man. That's a fool. When I tell you how's a fool.
But you know why all this happens, right? You know why all these things happen? It's a true testament to the energy that you put into the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are not even approachable. Like you, Ross, and a few people in this game who attained a certain level of success still are willing to have these conversations, are willing to have these meetings, are willing to take these phone calls. But Shaq the same way. Like, people don't know the Papa John's deal. I was a part of that deal. We was working on that deal for Plies. The Papa John's people really wanted Plies after that whole racial situation happened, and we couldn't get everything together. So my boy Stacey Wade's wife, Dawn, she DM'd Shaq on Instagram, and Shaq hit her back.
For real.
That whole Shaq Papa John situation started from a DM on Instagram from a lady he didn't even know.
It makes me want to check mine now. All right.
Yeah, you might need to check that.
That's another thing about me. I be listening.
I'm guilty too.
I'll catch something from everything. Like I ain't like too good. I might not do everything, but that right there make me check my DM. That'll make me like look through my DM right there because, man, that's crazy.
It's the honest truth.
I believe it. It's kind of what social media kind of supposed to be used for, like communicating and getting in touch with people like that. But
that's
I just
what
feel
it's
like I'm
gonna
crack mine open. Somebody gonna be like, boy, let's go some money on for that red clay.
One of them basketball players gonna be in there trying to get to the Hawks, to the Skyhawks.
Well, that's cool. Yeah,
you might have a Steph Curry in there.
Basketball players be wanting to. Nothing. They just. I get along with a lot of. I'm sure. I mean, I'm tall as hell and play sports, but I get along with a lot of those guys. So it just be about, talking about hooping or smoking or something like that. Ain't nothing like that. It used to be rapping. A lot of them used to want to rap. A lot of the basketball
of
players used to want to know. I used to see a deal and be like, but now it's not that.
But you got to understand there's a lot of them still want to rap. They just haven't got to that level. Like Ant-Man brother, super crazy with the rap. I'm surprised nobody signed him yet.
Yeah, I know he always posting somebody.
He fire. B got it. Like he got it for real.
Yeah, that's his name. B. Yeah. A lot of people do. Even the guys in the league get it. But I'm just telling you, man, just play ball, man. That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
But man, a lot of people forgot, man. Kobe had a deal. Kobe had a deal on Sony, rapping in French.
Kobe, AI, Shaq. We know Dame rap.
Dame can go.
Steve Jack had this hard ass album.
I got the album he never released.
Yeah, this hard ass album.
Port Arthur, Captain Jack.
Somebody else, man. We missing. That was probably 5.
You missing a lot of them.
We probably missing. Yeah, I'd say 5.
Lou
I'm talking
Williams.
about good ones, though, huh?
Lou Williams.
Lou Williams. Okay, I think we can do 10. I think it should be a 10.
We talked about doing a project with him one time. We had Lou, Shaq, Dame. It's a lot. It's a lot of when you really get into it.
When you really get into it, people don't believe the Kawhi rap.
Yep.
Kawhi,
because he don't even really talk. He don't do no social media.
Them boys be downtown. KD hard. I had a song. I don't even know why I ain't been told this story. But KD was supposed to be on College Grove too with me and Wayne. We had a song with me, Wayne, and KD, and he rapping like he lost his. He rapping every time I play with somebody. They ask me that me or Wayne write his verse. That's how he was like taking care of his business. I'm serious.
He got that energy though. You can kind of tell he probably can write.
No, KD one the one. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
That might be the next 2 Chainz project.
Mm-hmm.
NBA Chainz.
I executive produce his. He know what he doing though. You do.
Conversation sitting down with the boy 2 Chainz, man. Get by Candyland. Make sure you hit that pizza. What's the pizza spot called?
Pizza Verdura.
Yep. And Little 5 Points on Moreland.
Yeah, Moreland. And then you got Esco. Don't forget about Esco.
Peter Street. And then you got the one in Cobb too.
Yeah, the Marietta
franchise.
One. Marietta one doing very good. Shout
out to Marietta, though. It's Marietta.
Marietta. Shout out to Esco Marietta. You know
Marietta. M-A-Y.
And then I gave you a T-shirt. Man, we got merch. You go to the website. Go to the Candyland website. Make sure you check out the hoodies and the T-shirts. Dollars float at Candyland. They definitely do. It looks like, I don't know what. It be snowing in there. Make sure y'all come holler at us. Come holler at me. Please stop coming to my club with your, you know what you're doing. When you come up there, sometimes it's not about, we can't talk business at 2:30 in the morning when people been doing, stuff and the music loud. So let's find a place to talk about stuff and just enjoy life.
They be trying to catch you, man.
Yeah, it be that.
I actually made a video the other day, like for all my friends and all my homies. Every time I see Shaq, every time I see Tip, every time I see 2 Chainz, every time I see Killer Mike, every time I see Ross or whoever, I'm not pitching your ideas.
Man,
I don't want to be the guy that has somebody's dream to offer somebody else. Like, you got to really get out here and grind and get these people attention with your sauce.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, it's something you can do, and I know how it is when you don't have them.
If it makes sense, it makes sense.
Yeah, if you don't have the monetary means, but it's creative ways, man. I don't know. I can't help everybody, and I can't really think of everybody, and it's easier for me to say, actually. You know what I'm saying? But
when you're a cheerful giver, they think you can help everybody.
Yeah, like you do music, but go holler at that DJ. And then, like,
Tip just told a dude that same exact thing you said. We was at a dinner. We was at the dinner for 1 RPM.
Mm.
And it got me, Tip, and somebody was talking. Dude walked up like, oh. He says, you need to talk to him. Yeah. He the one who got me on. You need to talk the street.
Yeah, like, I don't know about Tip, but I'm at this point right now in my career, I'm not really interested in signing anyone. I tried to do that, and I don't know. I think definitely from the newer artists or something like that. But I found, and I'm gonna tell you this, Street. I never said this. I used to feel a certain way because I felt like I ain't really never get a chance to put nobody on. But then someone reminded me that I've had Esco for 9 years and I've hired, I don't know, numerous people. Through that, I've had the nail shop from the strip club too. So it ain't that I ain't put nobody on musically. I done put plenty of money in plenty of people's pocket with the businesses that I have started or created. You know what I mean? So that gave me my solitude. That gave me my peace. But I used to feel like, man, because you got people like, Tip Woodrow, you got Gucci who done it 100 times. Everybody.
Thug.
Yeah. If you just think about it, not everybody, but a lot of artists had somebody. You know what I mean? So, I never really got a chance, man. I still feel like I could, but anybody new right now that's coming up, it's like, man, because I know what it takes. So
You put a lot of sauce on Dolph. You was very influential on Dolph.
yeah, that was my brother. Yeah. Dolph was the first person to pay me for a feature. $3,000. I came, Drummer Boy called me. I went, Drummer Boy is he's a part of my story too. I got to talk about Drummer Boy more because I used to go over there. I used to get dropped up over there.
Another good dude.
J Money introduced me to Drummer Boy. J Money likes to remind me of this as if I owe him something. But he introduced me to Drummer Boy for a fact. And I kept
Get a piece every week, my boy.
Yeah, and we started going over Drummer Boys, and then eventually Drummer Boy introduced me to Hoodie Baby. I remember him, but then it was Dolph. He called me, and Dolph actually wanted to play a circle feature, but I think Dollar just had something going on, probably working or doing something. So I go up there and I do the verse kind of so fast. He was like, "How much you gonna charge me to do this other verse?" And I didn't charge him just because like he gave me the 3, and we built a good relationship. I used to go to Memphis. We go to the Benihana's in Memphis, just smoke the same kind of gas. So we just were so like-minded. That would kind of drew us to each other. You know what I'm saying? I shout out to Glock. I came out with Glock on stage. He was in town a couple nights ago. So, but I did that on the strength of Flipper, man.
It don't even seem real that he's gone.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no, that's a real good dude, real player, it's very few players around. He was one of them.
Sit down with Tony.
Mm-hmm. True.
How can we go watch the film, the 20-minute the film Red Clay?
Well, it's not out right now. We're gonna probably go wide sooner or later.
Can I leak it?
No.
I can't leak it
because we're trying to literally we're not even trying. We might get offered an Oscar for this. So
can I do a bootleg private screening?
With an Oscar, listen to what your boy's saying.
Can I do a bootleg private screening?
Yeah, we can do a bootleg private screening for sure. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, yes, sir. I can do that.
$1,000 a person.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna have but 200 people in there. Mm-hmm. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If you bickering about the price, you can't afford to come. Don't even worry about it.
We can do something like that for sure. In multiple cities, 200 me times the 1K. Let's get it, and it's like that too.
Go stream that Life is Beautiful. Of course, the Atlanta from Red Clay is out. Mm-hmm. Video shot in Thomasville in 4 Seasons on the east side. I'm gonna pass by there tonight.
Yeah,
going to Taco Tuesday with KD, Keisha Dixon.
I'm gonna pass by there going to this pizza spot when I leave.
I'm gonna stop and get a pizza on my way to 2105. I'm gonna take it with me.
That's hard. And then let somebody get a piece and don't tell them it's vegan. That's what I be doing. You know how you got them some folk, they be closed-minded. They can't, you know what I'm saying? You got to give them a piece and let them know. That's what happened when I took Larry and Alchemist. I take them to the pizza spot. They not peeping it. Boy, I done ate it. I'm going to tell them, but it's vegan. I'll say, which one vegan? Man, this whole thing vegan, boy.
All of them.
All this. Yeah, so.
Know what I'm going to tell them? I'm going to tell them it's a... I'm going to tell him it's a, I put some of that.
Magic mushroom in it.
Some of that up.
That's what I put in my.
I'm going to tell him I put some of that stuff in, like the cookies and, you know what I'm saying, and the candy, the gummies.
Nah, man, all you do is just tell them to try it.
I got the THC piece.
Look exotic little piece, man. Try it. They going to eat it. That's that Zaza.
Man, y'all pull up, man. The man is doing so much, but it's all right here so you can see it. Like, it's creative, but it's in a space where you can see it and you can appreciate it and you can understand it and you can salute it.
Thank you.
And I still say that's the best Shannon Sharp's Club Shay interview.
Thank you, man.
P, where them chickens at? Pete, bring them chicken. Bring your boy one of them chickens.
Can't wait to show you.
So you got one doing like 6 eggs a day?
Well, stop.
What?
I can't. How many we had today? Let me see. She be putting the pictures in the group. How many she done pull? Let me see.
2 Chainz got an app that would tell him how many eggs his chickens had today. What you call the app?
Shit. Well, nah, I call the app. Goddamn. Look at that. That from today.
Wow.
You ain't bought no egg, boy. That from today.
From today.
That from, I don't even know how many that is.
Organic.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Real.
That's a whole dozen.
Mm-hmm. So you got to, how that salmonella, whatever, and no, birds, whatever spread is, you got to clean them. You see the little, you come out there.
Yeah.
So you got to clean all that good, the outside of the egg. But if you don't put water on the egg, you can leave it out. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator because I want mine first. So you got to clean that good, and then you put it in the refrigerator and whatever. But we eat eggs I love eggs. It's my
I saw your club Shay talking about, man, she came home with these little bitty bitties,
yeah, man.
and they already having eggs.
No, I don't even mess with them. No, they this big. I don't even mess with them now. They big. One got a loose the other day. I went and got my damn dog. So go put this thing back in there. But yeah.
Form 2 Chainz.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Man,
Sure do.
always a pleasure. At 2 Chainz on social media. Big Tony. The People Station, V103. Another Greg Street exclusive at Odyssey. Don't forget them coochie coupons coming soon. They're going to be in the Sunday paper and the AJC. You can clip them out.
Coochie.
We might do a mail out. Or you won't have a QR code on your phone to get in. You got to go find the coupon. You know that little value pack that come in the mail with all the coupons in it?
Yeah.
We going to be in there.
No, I'm going to do that.
We going to be in there.
Coochie coupon and come in and get them.
Coochie coupons.
Coochie coupon, come get them old free drink, old free dance or something. Or let them in the club off the Candyland Coochie coupon.